Hello, social media family. I'm back. I think I left off with the little heart box project, or keepsake box, or an engagement ring box, whatever you choose to use it for. I went ahead and added this top part. I left this part so you can see, so I can actually demonstrate that, but I went ahead and did the rest of it on this side, and it's pretty good. I like it. I'm liking that. So we're gonna finish that up. I went and got me some more E6000 because I was running low. I have a little bit more in that one, so I'm not gonna really start this one right now, but I will take it out of the package. These are not all that expensive at Walmart. It was like $3.97 at Walmart, so they wasn't bad. They didn't have it at Dollar Tree. And then I found these little apple-shaped containers. This is not a keepsake box, but I have a friend or two who are teachers, and I thought it would be cute to do something with that. So hopefully I'll get that on camera today, where I'm going to paint that. And then I'm going to paint the little round keepsake box. I'm going to paint that one today. And possibly I'm thinking about adding a little bling to it once I get it painted white and it dries. I'm thinking that would be cute. I think I'll like that. A little bit of something shiny and blingy. Oh, and I put some on the little box, the ring box. I gotta do the back side, but I put some on the front side just to see what that was gonna look like. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the combination. So I like that a lot. It was really easy to do, so I'll demonstrate that. I don't know if I'm gonna get to all of these projects today, but we got time. We have time. Another day. Another day. So actually, since I showed you what this looked like, I mean, you already know the process for this. Basically, this size, I don't really know what, well, it's not that size. I don't really know what this size is. To be able to tell you what to get, because this is just a mixed box. I should have never mixed these back together. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, basically just to that size. In this mixed box, there's that size, and then there's a size up. I'll just show you. So there's 4 sizes in there. If you can see that against this white on this desk. But there's 4 sizes in there. I don't know what the measurements are. I'm pretty sure it might say on here. But basically, in bloom, mixed beads. So I don't know if they still carry that. I bought this a long time ago and I stopped crafting. So instead of this going on with that project, okay, so I bought some paint at Walmart, some crafting paint, acrylic, craft paint, quick drying, easy cleanup, it says. So about turquoise, purple, and off-white or antique parchment, it says, and a snow white. So since I really want, and I really like this turquoise, but since I really want this bling to pop off of this little round box, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that apple yet. I really want to bling it up for her, and I was kind of thinking about, where's the green one? I was kind of thinking about this size, but I don't have enough. So I was just playing around with something. I don't have enough in this size of one color, and I really don't want to mix it up. I really want to do, not really this shade, but that's like a golden apple color. And I have green, and I have another lighter color, and I really love. Okay, so I have the green. What did I do with it? Oh, here, because about 2 of these apples. Okay, so this is what I really like with that. It's like a golden apple. I really like that. Then I have like a green apple. I kind of like the mix of those together, or one side that color, one side green maybe. However, I don't have enough. As you can see, that's all I have of that. And I have it in square, but that's definitely not going to work right. So I have to make another trip if I go that route with that. So I just really wanted to show you the apple. But here is, and these are just like the little condiment cups, but they come in so handy, and I find these at the thrift store. You can write on it and everything. It's like chalk, like a chalk paint board kind of finish. Let me put some glasses on because I cannot see where the beginning of that is. I still don't find it, so even with glasses on. But okay. Yep. That's secure. Okay, there we go. I have a little trash bag over here. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit in here so that way I don't overuse. I had my little paint brushes sitting in the water to soften the glue up that I was doing. I may have to pull out some more paint brushes. These are looking a little bit rough. But I'm not sure if I'm going to paint the inside yet. The inside is always a mystery to me right now, since I'm new with doing the keepsake box or engagement ring box. I don't know what to call these. I guess any purpose box, whatever you want to do with it kind of box. If you hear some screaming or loud talking, I'm listening to a sermon going on over behind me on the TV. Oh, he's getting a little excited. Okay, I'm gonna let that side dry while I move on to this. So I had a great weekend. It was just kind of a restful weekend. My husband was kind of tired from work, so we just kept it kind of low key. Although here where I live, Friday night they had an outdoor concert going on, and I saw some videos, and it looked like they had a really good time over near one of our barbecue places. So my cousin called and she was asking me if I wanted to go. But it was kind of hot. I just really wasn't feeling it. I love outdoors and I love summertime, but it was almost unbearably hot. Now I could have went later as the sun was going down because they were out there for a while, but I just passed on that. I really don't want to get my finger in that. It's drying quick, so I'm just going to let that dry. Okay. So I suppose that I will move on to this little box over here. Hopefully I don't get any paint off of my fingers onto this box. Okay, so while that's drying, I'll get a few things out of the way so I can move this over here and let it dry. I just about need some extra work surface here. Okay. Now, and thank God this stuff is easy to cut. Now, I think I'm going to avoid that because that screw does not sit flush. I would really love to cover that, but I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. It may. It may. I don't know. So I'm going to cut right there. I think I measured that right. Yes, I did. Thank God. I really don't want that hardware to show. You will see. Okay, so 4 rows. Thank goodness I sharpened these scissors. They were not cutting nowhere near as neat as that yesterday. Ooh, did I miss that out? No. Okay, let's do this. Let's get some of that off of there. That is not going to cut very clean here. So let me get a little bit more of that off. I know you probably can't see what I'm cutting off on the video. Sometimes I want to just take the cigarette lighter and just melt that right off, but something tells me not to do that. Okay, so hopefully this is going to sit down the way I want it to on top of that screw. Oh, that's perfect. That's much easier. So over here, well, over here, I don't know why I wasn't thinking too quick. Well, I cut 2 rows there and there to fit in there, and then I cut that one. I got to thinking later on I could have probably did it differently, and there's some little gaps there, but I can really live with it. Or I probably could find some single ones because trying to put another one was too big. I tested that out, so that's too big. But I might could find some smaller ones and go in there individual. I'm really not concerned about it. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, I did not use E6000, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to across the hardware. Okay, what I used was just the Elmer's, or the school glue. I have to quit saying Elmer's because it's not always Elmer's. Sometimes it's knockoff. But I did buy some clear Elmer's glue. Okay, so I did it this way, and I just spread the glue out because a little bit goes a long way. You can always add more, but I would just rather start with less. I got a hair review for my E6000, so it's to want to set up and dry. Definitely like that hardware cover. I think that's a good choice there. However, even if it showed, it's kind of okay because it's like those antique chests that they used to have back in the day that they put clothes and whatever in. So even if it would have shown, I think it would have been okay. And you can really go in here. I probably shouldn't do it this way, but it's just a little spot right there that I'm concerned about. Just so long as it's not taking the shine off of the little jeweled part. But I think that'll work. That looks great to me. Oh, my glue is pushing itself out. My E6000, so let me get going with that part. Oh boy, what I don't want to do, don't let it get caught. Oh. What I don't want it to do is glue the hinge to where you can't get it open. It's on there a little bit. Prayerfully, it will not glue it where it don't want to open. But what I will do, if that somewhat starts to happen, I will have to try some nail polish remover to loosen it. So let me keep that way down here, away from that little hinge part up there. Oh, you know what? This is gonna be, now that'll be fine. I really don't like to spread the glue with the tip of the glue bottle because it gets everywhere and then I have to peel it off. But sometimes that is the best way and definitely the fastest way. But I just need to spread it out a little bit. Okay, so let's get that on there real quick before that E6000 sets. Okay, I think that will work. Okay, what do y'all think? I like it. I'm glad I went with covering that because I wasn't really crazy about that look. So there we go. So that's a finished project other than drying. So I'm gonna put that to one side and let that dry. Okay, so now back to finish this paint job. Let's put this in here. Let's put this top on here. And clean this top off. If you remember to do all these things before it dry, you will be better off. Stuck my finger right in the wet paint over there. Well, it was closer than I thought. Okay. That did dry fast though. So here lately, my husband has been looking at houses online. I may have already told y'all, but like just for the heck of it, we're not buying a house. But he's been looking at houses online in Atlanta, and like $1 million plus is what he's been looking at. And we're definitely not buying that. But oh, I think so. But he's just been looking at it like just random stuff he's doing these days, looking at that. So I was telling him, wouldn't it be kind of a neat idea to gather up some friends or family and say, how about we rent share? And like most of those houses are 7 or 8 bedrooms. So like what if you gathered up like 10 people and rent share at least 8 out of 10 people rent sharing? That would kind of be cool. Like you would get to experience living in a $1 million or a multi-million-dollar house without having to pay all of that by yourself. That would kind of be a neat little deal. And I'm deciding right now that I do not want to use this E6000 all the way around this project. I do not believe. No, I'm pretty sure I don't, because it's kind of thick and messy to go all the way around here. So what I'm going to do is use it as an anchor. Going to use that as an anchor to hold there. Oh, hold up. Oh, almost messed up. Gotta go down. It's still wet. I got a little anxious. And that E6000 is right there. Lord, don't let me mess up nothing here. Oh my. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's get that back off there in a hurry. Before that E6000 set. Okay. And there may be another glue out there somewhere between Elmer's and E6000 that I could be using. If that's the case, you guys let me know. Because Elmer's glue on this round surface is going to be kind of crazy. And like I said before, I don't want to put this Elmer's glue on the top because I don't want it getting down into the little shiny part, onto the crystal, and making it not shiny anymore. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do right there. Nothing, I guess. Preferably, this won't start running. I'm going to try to put it on a little bit thicker than what I normally would have. This may have been a project for the glue gun, but it actually may have been that time. Because I'm not really sure if that's going to be a beneficial hold there. But I can always go back, I guess, and do something. Okay, now let's put a little dab of E6000 to anchor. So far, we're doing good. Cutting this out. not do that. It's pushing its way up through there, which I figured, but I thought I'd try it. One thing about it, it made it faster. Prayerfully, I'm keeping this on track between there and there as I go around. Not sure about this cut. Look like there'll be a gap if I go down any further, so let's try it here, but I think it's going to overlap. So, yes, it is. So I do have to cut that right there. Now there's a slight gap, maybe if I put it in that seam, but I think it's okay. I'm laying that E6000 down right there. I can see a little glob of it coming through. Okay. And I see some school glue kind of clumped up there, a little bit thick. Just working it down into the grooves. Just pull something off of there a little bit and dab it on your paper towel. Okay, there's some E6000 kind of thick there, which won't hurt at all. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. 2 more rows. Yes. Great. Fantastic. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully. I still got some E6000 right there. And kind of get that off a little bit. Oh yes, thank goodness. I forget I have to stay in the frame. And it's not even pulling the paint off, so whew, this is very forgiving with me here today. Thank the Lord. Okay. Ooh, but I don't want it to get down in there. So, okay, that's good. And pull my jewels back off. Okay. So I think I'm gonna stop there. Quit while I'm ahead. Okay, so let's see. Actually, yes. Woo. Yes, yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now to measure this off. Let's see something that's lifted up there. I don't think there's enough. This E6000 is doing its own thing here. Let's see if I can get a little. It may have dried on me. Where is that? Right here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me measure off, because I'm going to have to cut it off to 2 lengths. So let me get it measured off. Oh, don't forget to stay up here where you guys can see me. Okay. Yes, those scissors are definitely working better for me today after I sharpened them. It was a mess yesterday. Okay, so I only need 2. And I always examine these because, see how there's one missing? I don't want that look. So I always examine these to make sure of the part I'm using that everything is there. This is very easy to work with, these little diamond ribbon. I don't really know what the name of it is. I've had this for a long time too. I was rambling around in some of my old stash areas over the weekend, and I found a lot of stuff that I didn't realize I had. I guess I was supposed to never stop crafting. I don't know. I didn't realize I had so much stuff. Good stuff. It really is relaxing to me to craft. I know it's not everybody's thing. maybe bringing you all a cooking video sometime soon. The other thing I had to do is go and find a better tripod. I think I may have to order a microphone. I'm trying to talk loud but not be noticeably screaming. However, not mumbling either. So if I need a microphone, y'all let me know. If you can't hear me well, let me know. Okay, so just making that edge a lot better. So that I can run the jewels up as close as possible. Okay. Now. Just coming back to that same spot where I started and ended before. I'm gonna try and just see if I can kind of skip and do E6000. Uh-oh, I messed my paint job up right there when I did that. I'm gonna try to just use E6000 this time. If not, and I have to go back and add glue to adhere underneath there, I guess I'll have to use clear. Oh no, you see what I'm doing? It slid down and I'm off track. They're not lined up. Okay, back on track. Ooh. You have to watch it. Okay, let's go. See that? See what I'm doing? Because I skipped there. And I guess that's where all the sliding down action is taking place. Now I have a cousin who is into all things bling. If she sees something like this with some diamond look on it, she goes absolutely crazy for it. So we had a family event at her sister's house, and she lives with her sister. So I have found this beautiful bottle of wine, and around the top had the diamond look. And I knew. I said to myself, and I said to my husband, her nickname is Nene. So I said, when Nene see this bottle, she's gonna absolutely go crazy and lose her mind. Well, she did. She absolutely went crazy. And do you know what she did? She took that bottle and put it in her bedroom. Now, I don't even know what the wine tastes like, because I have just been waiting for a special occasion to have or a group gathering anyway, to have to go and get one. And so I was looking forward to tasting it to see what it even tastes like. So I still can't tell you what it tastes like, because she went and hid the bottle. These southern women are something else. So none of us got to taste the wine, because she took it up on herself to go and hide it, or put it on her dresser and close the door. So I was like, Nene, what are you doing? We want to taste the wine. I can bring more for another occasion. And hence the name Brenda Lulu. But some people call me Brenda, some people call me Lulu. She calls me Lulu. She was like, Lulu, no. This bottle is too pretty for such an occasion. we're gonna have that for a girls' night or something. I was like, honey, I can bring some more. I mean, I can get another bottle. They still have some more at the store. But I was not about to argue with her. I was not arguing with the queen. The queen of all things bling. I was not going to argue with her. So I just let it go. So I guess I'll just have to go and buy a bottle just to taste it. I guess. Go figure. But was I surprised? Absolutely not. I was not. Okay. This is cute. Now, I'm kind of thinking about not putting any around there. I'm kind of thinking about satin ribbon or, ooh. Now if I had some black satin ribbon, this is almost making me think about a man's tuxedo. Maybe I should have bought some black craft paint. Because I don't have any black ribbon. But ooh, that would be cute. Some ribbon and like a bow tie. Oh, that would be cute. Okay. I think I will wait. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. Maybe I should do the top and some. Yeah, I may do the top and some bigger ones, and then a ribbon or just a black bow tie. Cause I need something to hide that anyway. So maybe I can make that always be right there, and the black bow tie. Yes, and the black bow tie, cover that. I think so. Okay, let's go with that. Put my little glasses back on. Okay, let's go with that. Now, I don't know. Maybe I should start in the middle. So if I run into some issues, they'll be on the outer edge and I might can save myself. Yeah, because, let me see here. See exactly how this could go. Well, if I get out there and I don't have enough space, I might could do that. Yeah, maybe I'll lay these out so that I don't screw anything up here. So round surfaces are a little bit different. no. Okay. 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 Well, that's odd. Ended with 3 over there, ended with 4 over here. That's very odd. Hence, why you never trust round surfaces. Lay it out first because you never know. You just never know. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and possibly, oh, look, it needs to come this way, so possibly fill in the outer edges with smaller ones. Not sure about that. When should I paint this whole top black so that it gives off the kind of same effect as that? I think I'm gonna wait. Hold up. Hold up a minute though. How can I do this? I don't know about that. But I'm kinda serious about this. But I wonder, should I run it out here or even the bigger ones out here? Let me try that layout. So I'd much rather it look like this, but I don't want to get to the center and it be off and then it look a hot mess. And then I have to dismantle and then it's going to be a mess. Although if I have to dismantle and it messes the top up or make it look kind of ragged, I could go buy another round box and use the top from it and take this ragged one and cover it with fabric or something to that effect, or with something else, glitter, sand, whatever. Now this just might work. This just might work. I have a cousin whose wife is a crafter and she lives at the other end of my street. And she has fantastic ideas. Ironically, her name is Brenda too. Go figure. But she has fantastic ideas, so She is definitely someone whose door I could ring on or pick up my phone and call her and say, Brenda, I need some ideas. I like the way her brain works. She used to be a teacher. She's a retired teacher from Texas. Why am I telling this woman's business? But anyway, I said she's a teacher to say she has very creative mind. Okay, I like that much better. Yes, I do. I'm still concerned about what happens when I get here. But if I have to go smaller or leave it open, that will be okay. That would not be a big deal. I can embellish. I definitely like that better. Yes, yes, yes. That looks more professional in my book. Or maybe I can get one more somehow, somehow, some way, somehow. Oh my, yes, much better. See why you lay it before you glue. Lay it out before you glue it. Okay. And I wish that it would be easy to just pick up and glue, but I think I'm gonna have to just take them all back out. Okay. But I wonder if I should wait and paint this black first. I think I have black paint somewhere around here. I'm pretty sure that I do. I'm going to stop filming and I'm going to look and I'll be back.